Every now and then something so incredibly good comes along that it just knocks you off your feet. You cannot do anything but think about it all the time. The soundtrack runs through your head. There's nothing you can do but just kind of be overwhelmed by how amazing it is. For me, this has been Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Now, I want to be very, very clear. When I say that this game is not Game of the Year, that is because I think it is so much more than that. Yes, it should win the Game of the Year award. I can't see anything coming close to beating this. This thing might be the best game I have played in the last 10 years. If there's a Game of the Decade award, this needs to win that award. Now, if you have not played the game, you might be asking yourself, well, why should it win Game of the Decade award that doesn't exist? Let me tell you, from the art style, it very much plays into not only the core concept of the game, but it is so unique and cool. When it comes to the overworld that also includes this art style, every single character in the game is unique. They feel like they have their own real world experiences that they bring to the table. Each one of them has character development. Each one of them has growth. The soundtrack is the best original soundtrack I have maybe ever heard in a game. This is not your typical turn-based combat game when it comes to mechanics. Yes, it's a turn-based game, but the combat is so deep and so intricate and so layered, and they introduce you to it in such a smart way that you don't ever feel overwhelmed. You never feel like it's throwing too much at you at once. Every single combat mechanic actually has to do with what you're doing in the world and how the story unfolds before you. Speaking of story, I don't think I've actually experienced a story like this since playing the last Uncharted game. Something so amazing and so inspired that it just felt like we don't deserve it. It felt so good that it felt as if it was something not written by humans, not written by AI, but something truly unique. The mystery that you have to unfold and discover is something that I haven't experienced in a very, very long time. I'm very used to games just telling you what's going on instead of experiencing what's going on and giving you little hints and little tidbits as you go along the way. Not to mention the just absolutely stellar voice cast we have in this game as well, from people like Ben Starr to Jennifer English, Andy Serkis. Yes, Gollum himself is in this game. This is a game that would fit perfectly into a series, like an HBO series, a movie. I don't even know. I just hope that this studio that decided to just make this game on a whim continues on. This is something that is so special. And again, when I say it's not Game of the Year, that's because that's not a big enough award to give this game. This thing deserves Game of the Decade, Game of the Century. If you have not played Clair Obscur Expedition 33, I hope that you will. It's on Game Pass, so that's a great way to play it. And if you do not have Game Pass, this is not the game that comes out for that $60, $70, $80 price like you see now. This is $50 on Steam, $50 on console. Go play this game. It's amazing. One of my favorite things about this game and how it takes a unique twist on the turn-based combat system is how not only does it have turn-based, but there's parries, there's dodges. It lets you customize each and every character to the nth degree. But again, it's not an overwhelming system because it slowly layers it upon you. Every single weapon is fantastic and it changes the way that you play each character. A lot of games have this really, really bad system where it's just like, hey, here's a new weapon that does 6% more damage. Well, that's not how this game works. Every single weapon in the game changes the way you play with each character. Each character is unique in their combat style, but be sure to let me know in the comments below how you played this game, what your experience was like, and did this kind of change the way that you looked at gaming? I, for one, see this as a bar setter. Like, people coming after this have a very, very, very hefty task to follow when it comes to if they want to even reach these heights. If you want to know more about Clair Obscur Expedition 33, you can go check out my channel. I've got a lot of videos on there about this game, tips and tricks, secrets, other things like that. So be sure to subscribe so that you never miss anything. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.